Hey everybody. Here I am giving you a 10-week series of yoga practices. Each practice will last about 20 minutes. And the theme is panning for gold during a pandemic. So, to be honest, I've never panned for gold, but I do know that you need tools to do it. And you also need patience and some technique. And you also need to know that the gold is there. So, why am I doing this? I'm doing it because I have actually found there to be a lot of golden treasure in this time that is so challenging. And I'm reminded of a Joseph Campbell quote, and he says, "In the abyss, therein lies your treasure." So I just think that, you know, there's always opportunities for insight, and there are always opportunities to find gold and to, celebrate life, celebrate this gift that we have, and to really seize the days and seize the season and seize the pandemic. So, like I said, I want to give you 10 practices, and you could do these practices as many times as you want, and hopefully they will help you get on your mats and give you a little oomph, give you a little golden nugget each time. So, number one, this first practice all has to do with the number one. So, think about this is the first golden nugget, and think of the archetype, the number one. One is sort of like you as a person. One is one planet. It's one seed. It's one year. And so it's complete and it's whole. So this practice is all about reminding yourself that you are whole, and that not only are you whole, but you are here, you are present. And so the number one sort of mantra today is wake up. You're a conscious being. Wake up. So you drop in and you get fired up and you light the pilot light and you just get going. You say yes. So that's the theme of the practice today, is dropping in. It is waking up, being conscious, and that's all you need to know. So I hope you enjoy your practice, and let's get started. So go ahead and stand up on your mat or wherever you are. Stand with your 2 feet together. And look at that. You look like the number one. So here you are with your feet on the ground, making good contact with the ground. Rise up through the crown of your head. And we're just going to start with a round of Kapalabhati breath. And this breath gets you to wake up. It helps just to light your pilot light. So lift your arms up over your head and interlace your fingers to the webbing and press your palms up. And then just start rocking forward and back on your feet. Forward and back. So you are just moving, you're mediating between everything behind you, your heels, and everything in front of you, the balls of your feet. Good, and then press up through your palms. Try your best to bring your arms by your ears and your ears by your arms. And then bring your pubis forward, your hips forward, your lungs forward. And look up and out at your day. So right away you might notice heat rising up because you're just holding your arms up over your head. And that's what we're going for here, because we know that fire is the divine element of transformation. So it can turn maybe, if you're feeling sort of depressed or low energy or anxious, Just lighting a fire here and taking some deep breaths can really shift the chemistry. So relax your jaw. Place the tip of your tongue behind your teeth, upper teeth, so the palate's nice and soft. And here we go. Take a breath in through your nose. And then exhale out of the nose. And one more time, breathe in. And begin. Out through the nostrils, it's a short, sharp exhale breath. Keep pressing up with your palms, hips forward. And we're gonna do 100 of these, so keep it going. If you need to slow down the pace, you can do that. Good. And you're drawing the belly in. This is so awesome. And you're rising up out of your depths. So here you are, you've dropped into this body. You're present right here and right now. And you're pumping the breath, turning the lights on. Keep it going, we're almost there. Lift your chin, bring your lungs forward. Let's do 10 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then inhale, fill it up. Good, fill it up and then hold it full. And then exhale. Visualize the exhale coming out through the crown of your head, just like steam coming out of a kettle. And releasing. And just see your arms come down by your sides. Good, and then just notice how you feel. Nice, now take your hands on your hips and feet apart. So you have a wide stance here. Turn your toes out slightly. And we're gonna just move our hips side to side. So acknowledging the waters. Our waters are our kidneys, and so we can soothe our waters. So we can soothe our waters to soothe our soul. So we're not like in fight or flight or freeze mode. We have a way to really temper, to balance and harmonize. Good, and just feel that foundation of your lower body. This is another way to just drop into this moment, is just noticing your lower body and your feet on the earth. So you're stable and you're mobile and you're gently moving the waters and you still have that heat from the Kapalabhati breath. Good. And now we're going to do some volcano breaths. So you just bend the knees, reach your arms down to the earth. Inhale, rise it up. And then exhale out the top with a ha sound out. And again, inhale. From the depths, rise up to the heights and exhale. Keep it going. Big breath, good. Exhale. 2 more times. Good, 1 more time. Beautiful. Place your hands on your thighs and just begin to rock a little bit on your feet again so you have that connection to the earth. Bring your tail behind you and your lungs forward. Press your shoulders away from your ears. And then dip your right shoulder down, look over to your left side. And dip your left shoulder down and look over to your right side. Good. And then keep it going. Find a little rhythm from side to side. Acknowledging your hip joints and your shoulders. And just beginning to kind of polish, to bring breath there. Wherever your breath goes, your mind goes. So you are, practicing being embodied. Mind, body, breath. Dropping in. Turning on. Waking up. Good. And then turn your toes forward. So now your feet are parallel. Again, you're going to bend the knees and press your tailbone back and bring your chest a little bit closer to your thighs. And we're going to come into this wide-legged forward fold. So you might have to bend your knees a lot to keep shifting your weight forward towards the balls of your feet, and then you can walk your hands forward. And if you get up on your finger pads, you'll just have a little bit more levity here and lightness, and you'll be more in your hip joint. So align your arms with your ears and your ears to your arms. Feels so nice. Good, and then walk your hands onto your mat. Beautiful. And then we're gonna walk the arms and the hands over to the right, and we're gonna come into a lunge. So lower your left knee down, untuck the toes, and then take a moment here to set yourself up. Armpit over your right knee, your lunge to a right angle, the knee right over the ankle. Inhale, lift your arms up over your head. Interlace your hands behind your head so you have a ball in a mitt fit, and lift your elbows up. And really bring your awareness into your legs here. So you sort of put your brain into it, into your roots, into your legs, as you lift up through your lungs. Beautiful. And then put your hands down, tuck your left toes, and lift your knee off of the ground. And just rock a little bit forward and back, and forward and back. Good, then spin your left foot at a 45-degree angle, press down with your 2 feet, and rise up to a warrior 1. So again, just celebrating 1, here you are. This is it, this is you in your practice, you saying yes to it. Cross your thumbs and spread your fingers. Draw the arms back by your ears. So nice. And then gently lower your arms down. Take your hands back down to the ground. And we're going to transition by going back through the center and doing another forward fold here. This time though, see if you can take a hold of your shins, your ankles, or eventually your fingers can go underneath the outer edges of your feet. Again, bend the knees, find a little bounce here, and then position yourself so that you're really evenly dispersed on each foot. And that way you'll have much more of a foundation as you forward fold. Good. And then release your hands, and we're simply going to walk over to the left now and do the other side. So set up here, lower your right knee down to the ground. Organize yourself so your left armpit is over your knee, and the top of your right foot is rooted down. Good, now use your legs to rise up. Come all the way up. Cross your thumbs and spread your fingers. And then you can interlace your fingers behind your head and point your elbows up. Good, press down with your left ball of your foot and use your right leg as an anchor. So you feel really confident in your foundation to rise up. And you're just opening up the lung space, which is so nourishing for your imagination, for you to sort of lift your mood. Good. And then take your arms up, release your hands down, tuck your right toes and lift your right knee off of the ground and look forward and out so you're aware of what's happening in front of you and around you. And turn your right foot at an angle. Make sure your right foot's on its right side and the left foot's on its left side. The coccyx all the way to the crown of the head in the center. Inhale, use your legs and rise up, warrior 1. Cross your thumbs and spread your fingers. Good, and really occupy both of your legs here. So your back leg is like your best friend. It's giving you stability, but it's also helping you to move forward, and you can look up and out. So nice. One more breath. Good, and then release. Put your hands down, and then we're going to travel to the center again. Good. Now heel toe your feet hip distance apart. So you can fit 2 fists between the arches of your feet. Then you know your hip distance. Bend the knees a little bit. And take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers to the webbing, and lift the arms away from your back. Drop your head. You could turn your head side to side. Bend your left knee and swing open your right shoulder. Find a little back bend here, and initiate your back bend from your lower back, from your pubis, then your navel, and then your sternum. Good, and then try the other side. So you bend the right knee. Shift your weight forward towards the balls of your feet, all the while breathing in and out through the nose. Good, and then come to the center. And one more time, lift the wrists away from the back. Good, and then release your hands to the back. Bend the knees and lift your arms up, chair pose. Good, so here we are in a chair. You're taking the one seat and practicing just being here in this seat with a steady mind. Breathing in and breathing out, and really mediating polarity. So you're in this position of choosing, because you are it. You are at the center. You're the number one. You are waking up. Feel your legs, notice the heat. Sit down just a little bit more and reach those fingers up and look up. Beautiful, rise up to the top. And then clasp your thumbs, spread your fingers, arms by your ears, little bends in your knees, and bend to the right. And as you bend to the right, stamp your left foot down. So you look out your left side. Good, come to the top and switch thumbs, whatever thumb you have on top. Again, arms by your ears and bend to the left. And try to look out the right. Beautiful, and then come to the center and release your arms down to your sides. So nice, just rock a little bit forward and back, noticing how you feel. Notice if things feel a little warmer, if you feel just a little bit more awake. And then toe heel your feet all the way together so you have like one foot. And we're going to practice tree pose. So shift your body weight to your left foot, and you can even just turn your right foot in towards your ankle here and bring your hands together. Or you can draw the foot up and place your foot inside of the thigh. So you just don't want to put your foot into your knee joint. Hands can come together, lightly touch your finger pads together. Good, and just become a tree. Maybe there's a tree outside or somewhere in your community right now that's really changing with the autumn. And you pay attention to that tree. A big part of this practice is just to keep calmly noticing change. Option here to descend your roots so you have that stability to rise up and branch out at the top. You might even try looking up. Beautiful, and then the hands come together. Lower your thumbs down towards your chest, and then put your right foot down. And just rock a little bit side to side. And then let's do the other side. So your left foot either comes in at your ankle low, or you can bring it up to the inner thigh. And you want to have equal energy of your foot coming into your leg and the leg energy coming into the foot. Hands together gently. Really disperse the weight in your standing foot. So with your imagination, you can even think right of your right foot, the big toe mound to the outer heel and the pinky toe mound to the inner heel, so you have more volume and space. And then when you're ready to, reach your arms up. Make a V shape at the top. Beautiful, and then the hands come together, just taking it all the way back through so the pattern has completion and the left foot goes down and arms to your sides. Nice job, everybody. So we're going to end this practice with just one more round of Kapalabhati breath. So stand in your number 1, feet together, crown of the head reaching up. Find that you are the center of this sphere. So you're like a mini planet, or you're like a drop of the ocean and the whole ocean's in you. You're a seed, so packed with potential here in this place of stability, of mediation, of meditation. Inhale, raise your arms up over your head. You can always take a block if you like, or maybe you don't have a block at home, but you can take a book. And you can interlace your fingers and reach that right up to the sky and root down. So you become capacious, voluminous, here in your center, looking out to the right, to the left, to everything above you, and everything below you. Good. Relax your jaw, place the tongue right behind the upper teeth. Soften your eyes, breathe in, and begin. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in and fill it all up so you are full. And today you can give from your overflow instead of the reserve. And exhale out through the crown of your head, gently lowering the block or a book, whatever you have over your head. Take a moment here and just notice how you feel. Acknowledge your efforts. Receive grace. And always remember you are golden and you are great. Have an awesome day. Thanks for joining.